You ever walk into a shop and just smell the sheer potential of a massive mechanical failure? That's what an industrial auction feels like. It's a mix of adrenaline and the scent of 30-year-old hydraulic fluid.
That is remarkably specific and slightly terrifying. Is that why you were circling that heavy fab auction list this morning like a hawk over a mouse?
Hey, don't judge. There's a big one coming up June 24th, heavy fabrication and welding automation. Look, anyone can buy a shiny new toy with a warranty, but there is a certain rugged soul in rescuing a mid-sized automation rig. It's how you scale your throughput without handing your firstborn over to the bank as a down payment. You just have to make sure you aren't buying someone else's expensive paperweight.
Right, because as is usually means good luck, you're gonna need it. But speaking of shiny new toys, I saw that Otinus Corp just dropped a fiber laser specifically for tubes and profiles. No more hacksaws and prayer for the HVAC guys?
Oh, it's a whole different world, Alex. I remember standing over a cold horizontal bandsaw for 4 hours just to prep a frame. Now, this fiber laser eats through structural sections like they're warm butter. It's precision on a level that makes my old T-square look like a sharpened stick. It's part of this bigger wave. General Tool Company is expanding their Cincinnati plant right now. American manufacturing isn't just back, it's getting a serious high-tech facelift.
It's interesting you say facelift because the workforce is getting one too. I was reading about this PHCC program, the Plumbing, Heating, Cooling Contractors. They're going into prisons and training inmates for 7 weeks to become technicians.
Now that is the kind of news that gets my engine turning. We spend so much time talking about the skills gap like it's some mysterious fog, but those folks are actually building a bridge through it. It's not just here's a pipe wrench, go to work. They're teaching applied math and the International Plumbing Code.
It's the applied math part that gets me. People think the trades are just muscle, but if you can't calculate the pitch for a drainage line, you're just making a very expensive mess.
Exactly. You're not a laborer, you're a problem solver with a toolbox. If anyone listening is looking for a pivot, don't wait for a 4-year degree to give you permission to start. Look for career readiness programs. Get that certification in your hand. It's the closest thing to a golden ticket I've seen in 20 years.
Speaking of golden tickets, let's talk about the maker moguls. It's summer 2026, the sun is out, and people are actually leaving their houses to go to pop-up markets. But every time I walk through one, I see makers who look like they're reconsidering every life choice they've ever made.
That's the market meltdown. It usually happens because they didn't follow the 3 Ps. And the biggest one, and I have lived this nightmare, is packing logic. If you pack your handmade walnut coffee tables on top of your tent and your display racks, you're going to be sweating through your shirt before you've even made a nickel.
Load the tent last so it's the first thing out. It sounds so simple, yet here we are.
It's a science, Alex, and price tags. If a customer has to interrupt their internal monologue to ask you how much, you've already created a barrier. Most people are shy. They'll just walk away rather than talk to the guy covered in sawdust. Price it clearly, make it easy, and for heaven's sake, use the tech we have.
You mean the Instagram integration? I noticed you've been tagging your latest builds.
Honestly, it felt like cheating at first. But in 2026, the distance between someone seeing a reel of me welding a bracket and them owning that bracket needs to be about 2 taps on a screen. If they have to leave the app, find your website, and navigate a contact me form, you've lost them to a cat video.
Speaking of being lost, I have to bring up your favorite topic, the hidden gems. I saw that list of 55 woodworking tools on Amazon that are actually worth the price. Please tell me you didn't buy all of them.
I have a few. Look, I'm a snob about some things, but some of these precision marking gauges coming out now, they're phenomenal for the money. You don't always need the boutique brand that costs as much as a used truck. Sometimes the good enough tool is exactly what keeps a hobbyist from getting frustrated and quitting.
Though I did see you watching that good idea trap video, the one about the viral fail.
It was humbling. The guy tried to build a self-leveling resin table using a gyroscope and a lawnmower engine. It ended exactly how you think, a resin-coated workshop and a very loud physics lesson. But that's the heart of it, isn't it? Every pro you see is just a beginner who didn't stop after their first 5 disasters.
Well, if you want a disaster-free win this weekend, what about these bog bag charms? I'm seeing these everywhere at the beach. Laser cutting custom tags for waterproof bags. It seems like the ultimate low-effort, high-margin side hustle.
It's the bread and butter project. You use the big commissions to pay the rent. But the little laser cut charms? That's the new truck money. You take a standard SVG file, tweak it, and you've got a product that sells for 20 bucks and costs you 50 cents in scrap acrylic.
So, what's the big takeaway for the week, Tiger, before you head back to that auction list to go broke?
The takeaway is that the how of making is changing, but the why stays the same. Whether you're a plumber studying code in a classroom or a maker tagging a reel on Instagram, you're just trying to leave something better behind than what you found. Don't get paralyzed by the tech. Use it to get back to the craft. And for the love of all that is holy, don't bury your tent at the bottom of the van.
A practical ending as always. Stay curious, guys.
And keep building. See you in the shop.